Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So thanks for tuning in, and today I want to talk to you guys a little bit about banking. So today I want to talk to you about SoFi. Over the next few weeks, I kind of want to cover banking just a little bit, in particular about savings and high interest savings and things like that, because you know we're coming into the tax season, and this is the season where all the ballers start coming out. No, but seriously, what happened is, like, I have had a lot of questions about people just want to know, like, well, what can I do to save money, or where's the best place to save money? So people I know, I've just kind of been, just texting them a little list here and there with, a list of things that they can check out for themselves, and then they can actually make a decision based off of, what they like. Places that give them a lot more, interest than, 0.01%. So I really haven't talked about that much, when it concerns the high interest savings on this channel, but I want to cover that and do a few videos about that, and probably do a video that gives you like a list of different savings and things that you could probably look into that will actually do pretty good for your money. But back to SoFi. SoFi has recently decided to make some changes with their SoFi Money version. Now the reason why I know this is because I actually use SoFi Money as a place where I kind of send money to and just save for whatever reason, because they have a pretty good interest rate. Right now the interest rate is like 1.6. And on top of that, I really like their debit card and the features that they have attached to their debit card, which kind of takes a lot of stress away from banking. As it used to, you had a ton of transactions, fees and things like that would kind of make it difficult for people to bank. Now I really like their debit card because it has 0 fees, as well as even reimbursement for ATM fees. So that means when it concerns ATM fees, they really reimburse you, and that's pretty much worldwide. In fact, they actually sent an email out where they gave the stats, and like over last year, they've pretty much saved people over $674,000 in ATM fees. But they recently have decided to make some changes to their ATM and their debit card, which I think is really, really cool. Before they were partnered with Visa, and now they're going to be partnered with MasterCard. And I had to do a double take at the message because it almost looked like the debit card was getting credit card perks. So they're going to have a lot of different features on there. Like, for one, you get the MasterCard airport concierge, where it's kind of like, if you wanted to, go to the airport and, kind of have a concierge to kind of help you navigate through, expedite through it. They give you like 15% off of that. Like, if you're feeling really good about yourself, and you need that, and you're high profile, or you just want to, feel good about the day, then you can use that. And I think they give you like 15% off, and there's some other perks with that. So they also have some cell phone perks through MasterCard, to where, if you're paying your cell phone bill, then you can actually get up to like $200 per claim. And so that's for like cell phone protection. So that's pretty cool. And then they have MasterCard Golf that gives you like discounts to golf tournaments and golf courses and things like that. They have some other membership perks that they haven't really detailed, but it looked like it's surrounded around travel and things like that. So you have enhanced security, extended warranty, and even purchase assurance. With the purchase assurance, pretty much if someone stole your card or it was damaged or something like that, they give you up to $1,000 per claim. So I thought this is pretty neat, because a lot of times with debit cards, you don't see a lot of like perks with debit cards, but you see that with credit cards. And so what SoFi has done is they've kind of brought perks to the debit card. I don't really know a lot of debit cards that give you a very long list of perks, including with the way SoFi is set up. You also have a lot of community things. I mean, you can schedule time with financial advisor, if you're looking for, to budget, things like that. They have a lot of these features, even like they have a credit monitoring feature, and it's totally free. And so that's really good, especially in today's society, especially for people who are trying to, get their things together and, with finances. So I really like SoFi because they are really taking a lot of things in consideration, and it's kind of moving away from the traditional banking, which you kind of see a lot of companies doing now. So I thought that was pretty cool. I just wanted to share with you guys if you didn't know, because I don't think it's like on their website or anything that they're going to be making changes to their debit card. But I just thought it was really cool to see that they're making these enhancements, all because they want to be able to give more benefits to their members, to which to date they have over 900,000 members. And so SoFi kind of reminds me a little bit of like Webull, where a lot of people don't necessarily pay attention to Webull as much, but Webull's like a really good investing platform. And so SoFi is similar. They're a really good bank and investment company, as well as they have all these different things like student loans, where even with their student loans, they seem to have a system set up that helps a lot of people, pay their student loans back. Now, I don't really care too much for student loans, but they do have a system in place for that. Basically, what I'm saying is they're conscious about helping people to, basically do better. Yes, they're a bank, so of course they definitely want to be able to gain profits, but they've taken a different approach to gaining profits by trying to do their best by the consumer and the people that have chosen to be a part of their platform. So you can't lose with that. So I'd love to hear what you guys think. If you use SoFi, do you like it or whatever? I'd also use their investing side a little bit too, because it's it's free and it's fractional shares. So it's actually pretty good for those that are beginning in investing. Is one of the ones that I recommend. But hey, tell me what you think about it. Now, one of the reasons that I do these videos where I give you updates on things that are happening is because I want you to know what's going on. I want you to know what's out there. A lot of times people, they want to get involved in stuff, but they don't know what's out there. And so for me, my experience, and especially of just my beginning knowledge of understanding what investing was, is one, I watched my mom talk about how she wanted to learn how to invest a long time ago, back when I was in like middle school and high school, as well as my grandparents. They tried investing, put some money in like our electrical company here. It went up, they got scared, they took their money out. But what there was a shortage of is there was a shortage of information on how to get started and all the things that were out there. And my mom, when she would try to, take some tax return money, and she would try to say, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna try to learn how to invest, they would give her like the runaround totally, and it was always, you had to put $10,000 in, had to put $20,000 in, and that wasn't no money that we had sitting around the house. So the lack of knowledge and the lack of information, or the lack of trying to obtain information and not knowing the other ways and other sources and things and different avenues and whatever is really going out there, can definitely hinder you. So it's important for you to know what's out there and what options that you have, so that way you can take advantage of them. And basically what that does is it gives you no excuse to get started. So I'll see you guys on the next video. Y'all be easy, stay up, peace.